Dozens of new homes could arrive in Machesney Park, but WIFR's Nathaniel Langley learns an increase in traffic drove some concern during a commission meeting.
Daniel, Next Generation out of Beloit, plans for what it describes as a luxury development in the neighborhood just north of AMC 14. The Machesney Park Commission offers its green light for the project as well. Across from an intersection in Machesney Park sits Next Generation's next possible project.
We're very excited about being in Machesney Park. There's a high demand for residential multifamily.
The Beloit-based developer plans 63 apartments at 7755 North Perryville Rd, with 1 to 3 bedroom units starting at $1,800.
We build our apartments just like we build our homes, so real high quality and attracting an affluent renter.
Development requires the recommendation of zoning map changes and a special use permit from the village's Planning and Zoning Commission.
I need a little convincing.
Some members questioned why every unit wouldn't have a parking garage. An engineer with Fairgram explained the site is restrictive.
As far as a width standpoint is, and trying to maintain building setbacks as well as navigation for emergency vehicles.
Two neighbors shared their concern of increased traffic at North Perryville and Vondale Drive.
It's a lot more foot traffic, a lot more vehicle traffic. We've asked before on like speed bumps. Now we're bringing in a whole nother complex.
But commission members unanimously approved Next Generation's requests.
We want to build and own this apartment development for a very, very long time.
Village staff shared since the area was originally zoned commercial, engineers designed the roads to handle busier traffic. They added there wasn't a need for a traffic impact study for this development.
Next Generation's proposal awaits final approval from the Machesney Park's Board of Trustees. Its next regularly scheduled meeting is February 2nd.